chairperson for Zenkaikon 2018. Nye.
How's everybody doing? Thank you for coming. Welcome to Zenkaikon 2018.
Way out! Of course, there's always my way.
What is your problem, dude? I'm just here to give you a script. You're gonna hear from my lawyer. What is wrong with you?
Quentin Flynn.
The cola has been shaken. Should I open it?
No!
No?
Bring it up.
What happens? Now somebody's going to take this and superimpose something else on the internet, aren't they? Just my luck. I'm Quentin Flynn. How you doing, everybody? Yeah. I love that roar of approval. You're so happy to be here. So excited to meet you guys. All your Q&A later tonight that are appropriate or inappropriate shall be answered. Have fun, love each other, and somebody wipe this up. Thanks.
We have is Mr. Phil Lamar. He's such things as Green Lantern in Justice League, Samurai Jack in Samurai Jack, and Hermes in Futurama. All right, next up we have Mr. Charles Dunbar.
Hi. I haven't had my coffee yet. That is to say, I haven't had my 6th coffee yet. So, I want to introduce you to, this is Jeff, and this is Pixie. They both come to you from Japan, and they're going to be at my booth all weekend, so if you want to come and pet them, plus like my 8,000 other Pokemon, come by my artist alley table for tarot card readings and pets. For the rest of the weekend, I'm doing a lot of stuff. I've got the American anime, The Ultimate Oxymoron is right after this, which answers the age-old question, is American anime a thing? I think you might like the answer, because it involves me bragging on that horrible Death Note movie. I'm doing I Swear I Saw a Dragon with the love of my life tonight. We're going to talk about cryptids. Tomorrow it's Magical Girls, Yokai Girls Gone Wild, if you don't know about the Haunted Tea House and you signed up, we're going to be telling ghost stories for 2 hours, and I'm going to chuck magnets at you. There will be ambiance and a lot of fun. I'm doing my Christianity in Japan panel, and I'm trying not to die, and I am going insane this weekend because I think the caffeine just kicked in right now. So, yeah, I'm going to be hyper for a little while. And, great, so hopefully come by and say hi, and swing by the table and say hi, and yeah, Zenkaikon, come on.
Break, and then we do have a pajama party tonight at 10:30 to 11:30. So yeah, bring your PJs or just something comfy, and we'll play games. Probably just end up playing fetch with Kiba, but yeah, we'll play by ear.
Thank you.
Not a lot of people were happy about this, so they went to litigation.
We're sued by the Music Publishers Protective Association for $25 million, as I recall. And I went from court to court to court, finally to the one just below the Supreme Court.
Now, what was that robot from Full Metal's name? Was it Elric? From Full Metal?
Alphonse.
Alphonse?
Love it, love it. And those who I haven't, show of applause. Mommy. So this is a Q&A panel. You see there is a microphone right in the center there. And you're welcome to ask any questions, I believe, is what it's. Oh God, look at the water! Oh my God, you should see it up here. It's beautiful. Well, I'll leave that for Phil Lamar because he's coming up after me. Maybe I'll just do a little painting. What's the name of that guy? Bob Ross. Right now, I'm making waves. Because when you take the water and you put it on the blue, what is it? Exactly. Maybe many people didn't know that I, Bob Ross, I used psychedelics and oh, my hand is starting to melt. Oh, look at the trails. Anyway, we got a beautiful water-based painting for Phil when he comes out here. But for now, yeah, feel free to come up to the mic, ask me anything you like, make suggestions, and I'm here to entertain. This is my improvisational stand-up opportunity to play with you. So play with me. What? He didn't say that. He did, but he didn't mean what you thought he meant.
I don't care. I love it.
Well, who are you?
I'm me.
And you?
Are you?
So that means I'm
Me.
Ooh. There were two young ladies I met earlier today, and they were like, they did everything in unison. One was named Emily. I forget her pal's name. And they would speak and kind of, almost like a singing, like a duo. And they would harmonize in the way that they spoke. They've known each other since they were kids. Very impressive. I won't be doing that, however, because, well, I'm alone. However, if you, as I've said before, you want to lay something on me, you can sing from there. I'll try and harmonize to you at the mic. Whatever. Anything goes. So come on, folks.
I want to ask, with your years in voice acting, if you had ever had any bad experiences or comedically bad experiences that seem memorable?
I'm having it right now. I'm kidding. Let's see, comedically bad? I would say comedically good. Like anything that happens where there's comedy involved, I'm always happy. There wasn't anything that was terribly unusual. I would say there were times I might have felt a little, intimidated by certain actors or actresses that maybe I grew up watching TV or film and all of a sudden they're with me, in the same studio and we're peers, we're on the same level. I'll give you an example. I was doing The Real Adventures of Johnny Quest, which was, people would consider it a reboot. It originated in 1966. We premiered in 1996, and if you saw the Pixar film Up, yeah, show of hands. Right on. For those of you listening on the radio, because there's 10 million people listening to this, everyone put their hands up. There was an actor named Ed Asner who played, the father, or the older gentleman. How about that? The geriatric, the old man. And Ed was one of the cast members of Johnny Quest. He was guesting. And I had watched him on the Mary Tyler Moore Show as a kid. And he was very gruff in that role. So I assumed he would be very gruff and mean to me. And I was like, hi, Mr. Asner. He's like, what? I said, I just wanted to say hi. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, kid. I just wasn't listening. I wasn't paying attention. So you're not mad? Mad? Why would I be mad at you? I don't even know you. I'm kidding. You're Johnny Quest, right? Yes. Next time, do your homework. Thank you. So yeah, that got it memorized. Thank you so much. My pleasure. Hand. Give the man a hand.
Hi, I'm a big fan, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
I was questioning regarding your role in Metal Gear Solid.
Do you have a favorite?
Yeah, the part where he basically shouts at Roxas and then the whole battle starts in the second game.
No, and what line would you shout out if you were me?
The flattered one. I'm so flattered.
There you go. That's my favorite scene. I'm so flattered! There you go.
I love that. But I tell you what, for me, because it's been such an experience as a character and delving into different scenes and different range, I don't have one scene in particular that I like over the others. I like the entire story arc. I like the relationship. You know, I like the fact that he can be cutting, but he can also be wise, kind, fun. You know, in those times when he and Roxas are hanging out on the clock tower and they're having sea salt ice cream, it's, you know, they're a couple of buddies. And to me, Axel is almost like an older brother, you know, who, you know, he kind of gives out to him, but he wants to help him as well. I think there's a genuine friendship there. You know, there is a love, because as we know in relationships, whether it's platonic or romantic or professional or with our families, the more you're around someone, sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And if somebody's not doing what you want them to do, or they're doing something that you think they might, you know, get in trouble for, they might get hurt, one may say something in an aggressive fashion to try to protect them. Or if we feel insecure, we might get defensive. And I think Axel hits on all of those points, and that's why, for me as an actor, it's probably the most real character I get to play.
And I'm still doing this character.
Hi, thank you guys for coming out. So, are seats on the aisle the new front row? It's like everybody's on the aisle, nobody's in the front. What's that about? Are you guys all trying to be the cool kids? I'm not a teacher's pet. Well, there are no teachers here, and no pets allowed. So, take your damn cat and get outside. Hi, I'm Phil. And thank you to my friend on the mic for starting us off with a nice chill. Enjoy the show, you're gonna have to leave early. Before we begin with the questions, a couple things. I will, no questions with favorite, best, you can do most if it's creative, and no, like, do the voice, unless it's creative. Because the thing is, when somebody asks me, what's your favorite thing? It's like, you don't really care what my favorite is. You're just hoping what I say is the one that's your favorite. So instead, tell me what your favorite is, and I'll probably have a very interesting story about it. Or not. And then I'll just make something up. About the time, I don't know, Frank Welker shot me in the thigh.